Okay. Hey everybody. So today was day 4 of actually left the disc, but it was cardio recovery. So today wasn't bad at all, even though we was dealing with a lot of stretching and stretching the hamstring and the hip muscles and everything. You still work up a sweat either way. I don't care how heavy the workout is and how light the workout is. And if you're doing it right, you're gonna sweat. So and that's what it was today. And it wasn't no easy stretcher. I'm not a yoga person, so but I was looking forward to this one. Stretch my muscles out and get them ready for the next workout tomorrow. But I'm excited to make it to day 4 and not feel exhausted and sore, like I can't do it. But at your own pace, and I'm been listening and taking the tips and using them. One tip I got was, I couldn't get the recovery formula. It's just too high. And that's reality. So one lady her and her husband suggested using chocolate milk as recovery formula. And I think it works. It has some benefits. I have not been extremely sore. So I'm still on my day like I hadn't had a workout at all. So, but my chocolate milk is not regular chocolate milk like 2% or whatever whole milk that people drink. I don't drink that. This is silk. No soy, no dairy. Lactose free, I think. It's pretty good. It still works. But I've been working on my eating, and for the most part, I eat raw. And I may add when it comes close to the end of the night, so I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night being hungry. I may add a baked chicken breast to my salad, and that's just to hold me over to the next morning. So, but for the most part, I eat raw, mainly vegetables and fruit. More time since I started doing this, and I usually have smoothies every morning, fruit smoothies, and roughly about 36 ounces worth. I'm not drinking this. That's my breakfast. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today. So do another smoothie and get my day started, I guess. But I enjoyed today, and I'm enjoying my strength so far. Is no way you can do this and not feel a difference. Even though you may not see it right off, you'll definitely feel a difference in what you're able to do each day because you're still forming your muscles. And I've always been a person with a lot of muscle. Even growing up, I had more muscle. It's sad. I went to a trainer here before I knew how much it actually cost. Just trying to get like a estimate and see where I was at and what he suggests I should do. And we got on this scale, but it was a digital scale, and it tells you body weight, body fat. I mean, it was an amazing scale. Wish I had one here. And it said that I had 112 pounds of muscle. So I'm assuming if I actually got to my goal weight, which I haven't stated what it is yet, I'll be all muscle. Yeah. I'm not sure if that would be the most attractive thing for a woman. I don't know why I'm still stuck on that part. Everybody say it wouldn't be a problem, but I've always had like big arms, big legs, and so I think as far as women with my body type, we should be careful and not to portray ourselves as being built like a man. So I'm my goal is to be careful with that and be careful with my strength training. I don't want to be bulky. I want to look lean, but not bulky. So that's my goal because of the amount of muscle mass I have. So, but And he said for me that because of that, it'll be harder for me to lose the weight. So I have out harder than the average woman. I'm okay with that, you know. I don't know. It's hard to even figure out how I got to this point in my life because even throughout high school, I was the most active person. It wasn't a sport that I wasn't into, but I think between the 2 years after college, I got lazy. I think that's what it was, and it kind of caught up. But it's okay. I'll get back there. I'm not sure if I actually back to my high school weight, but I just want to be healthy. A lot of people want to be skinny. I want to be healthy. I want to be able to eat certain foods, not bad foods, you know, because who don't like pizza? All right. Okay. So even if it's just a slice, because I don't, even when I did eat pizza, I couldn't eat a lot of it because of bread. So a sliced pizza would do me just fine. But to eat it and not worry about my sugar spiking up would be great. So I worry about my diabetes 99% of the time. That's why I'm so cautious about what I put in my body now. Because as long as it's fruits and vegetables, and mainly fruits, my sugar's fine. I heard people say, well, diabetics should eat fruits. Okay. If nothing else, they need more fruits and more vegetables. I got up one morning and my sugar was 149. And the day before I ate great. But for some reason it was 149. And usually I go straight to my insulin. And some said no. Eat you some fruit. Check it in an hour. 149. I ate 2 bananas, some plums, and I think a couple peaches that day. And an hour later, my sugar was 94. So sometimes it's good to try the natural things to benefit your body. Because one thing I do know is that our body can heal itself. And I think once I get to where I'm healthy and people can see the changes in me, somebody else to try this route. I'm not saying you have to be raw 100%, but the more raw raw intake that you have, the more beneficial it is for your body. You ain't got to be vegan. You don't have to be a vegetarian. I've tried both. Just what it is. I have nothing against animals, nothing against meat, but I do. And my body is one of those, if I even think to have a piece of beef, my allergies shoot off. Chicken, can't have it like that. Once or twice a week, as long as it's baked, only with my salad, fine. But it doesn't mean my allergies don't act up. All my allergies act up real bad when I have meat for some reason. So I'm not a big fan of meat. Not that I didn't eat them growing up, but I spent most of my life not eating meat, you know. So, but when I did eat meat, I ate it. It wasn't like, oh my God, I can't have it. No, because sometimes you want that piece of meat off the grill. And I'm one of the people, if someone's grilling, you gotta have a piece of meat off the grill. That's just it. So, but when it comes down to finding remedies or cures for diabetes, it's not always instant unless you have type 1. If you're a type 1 diabetic, I can suggest things, but I'm not a type 1. I'm a type 2. So I do what works for type 2 diabetics. And all I can do is share what I've learned, what works, and the best way to keep from inputting the insulin in and then letting it generate naturally. Our body does these things. Our body knows what we need. The problem is we're not feeding it what it needs so it can function the way it's supposed to naturally. My camera's messing up, so you may miss some not redoing the video. I'm not that good with these things, so not high tech at all. But this is one of my passions, so I hope this can help someone, and maybe somebody can piggyback off me, and we can get this thing rolling with transforming type 2 diabetes. I want to change the way people think about what the needs for insulin, and what we really need is fruits and vegetables to counteract the diabetes. Right. Bye, everybody.